I've been a daughter, a mother, a grandmother, a wife, even a professional eye roller, and occasionally, probably the reason somebody might have needed some therapy. One minute life is loud and messy and overwhelming, and the next thing you know, you're staring at old photographs, wondering where the years went, or looking in a mirror wondering who that old woman is. But around here, we tell the truth about life. Let's get into this mess. This is going to be a little bit different. No jokes tonight. We're going to talk about my health. This wasn't supposed to be a video day. I have a schedule. I have June planned. I have videos already filmed, edited, uploaded, and scheduled. But after the day I have had today, I just couldn't stay quiet. Because I have a feeling there are thousands of people out there living some version of this same story. And if that's you, I need you to hear me. I'm sitting out on my patio trying to stay calm. Not optimal filming conditions out here, but today broke something in me. Not permanently, not enough to make me quit, but enough to make me stop and say, what the hell are some of you guys doing to people out there? For those of you who don't know my story, I wasn't always sick, but I sure am now. Back in 2002, I trusted a doctor. I let him destroy my thyroid with a radioactive iodine pill. I didn't know there were other options. I didn't even know enough to ask questions back then. I was young and dumb, naive. I assumed doctors knew best. And from that point forward, my health began falling apart, and I mean falling apart quick. I had autoimmune diseases, DVTs, blood clots, premature menopause, weight gain, fatigue, chest pain, anxiety, loss of mobility, blood pressure and heart rate crashes, and well over 100 trips to emergency rooms. 100. Imagine begging for help for 20 years and over hearing, it's just anxiety, it's stress, your tests are normal, nothing's wrong, it's all in your head. Some nicer than others. Honey, I wasn't crazy. I was sick. Very sick. And every year they missed it. I got worse and worse. Until finally in 2024, somebody listened. One person. A nurse practitioner named Victoria Jordan that practices about 15 minutes from me. One medical professional willing to ask the questions and order the right tests. And suddenly all those years of being dismissed made sense. Post-capillary pulmonary hypertension, diastolic congestive heart failure, real diseases, real diagnoses, real answers that came years too late. Shame on you, medical community, shame on you. You know what hurts the most? Not that I'm sick. It's knowing if somebody had just listened to me 10 years earlier, my life today might look completely different. I would have had a chance. Since that diagnosis, I have worked hard. I've built a wonderful medical team. I've accepted help. I fight every day. Not because I enjoy doctors, Lord knows I don't, but because I want to live. I want more time, more memories, more grandchildren, more birthdays, more books, more Grammie Tammy videos, more life. Now, let's talk about today what happened. This morning, I went to my normal cardiologist visit, less than 2 miles from my house, and the news wasn't good. I'm retaining more fluid than I have since my initial diagnosis, which means my heart failure is worsening. My medication was doubled. And next week, there's a very real possibility of hospitalization if things don't improve. I'm supposed to monitor every day my weight with these doubling the medicine and see if it goes down any. Hopefully it does. But anyway, I left there feeling scared, not defeated, but scared. Then I got home and my palliative care nurse practitioner arrived, and I thought it was a regular visit. It wasn't. He was there to discharge me from palliative care because apparently somebody learned that I attended jury duty, court-ordered jury duty, less than a mile from my home, in my wheelchair, and somehow that became evidence that I no longer qualify. Think about that. This morning, one doctor is discussing possible hospitalization, telling me I'm worse now than since I was diagnosed. And this afternoon, another part of the same healthcare system decides I'm too healthy for help. Make that make sense. And that's when something hit me. The problem isn't that I'm too sick. The problem is that I don't fit neatly inside their box. I'm not healthy, but hey, I'm not giving up. I'm not bedridden, but I'm not independent. I'm not dying tomorrow, at least I hope not, but I sure as hell have serious health problems. And apparently, if you don't fit perfectly into somebody's category, the system struggles to know what to do with you. And that's me giving them the benefit of the doubt. I've got some other feelings about that, but we'll just give them the benefit of the doubt. What upset me the most wasn't losing a service, it was the message. The message felt like if you can still show up for jury duty, you must not need our help. But that is so backwards. What's wrong with you people? The reason I need help is so I can keep showing up. I choose not to roll over and die, damn it. I choose, not you. The wheelchair isn't surrender. The medication isn't surrender. The oxygen isn't surrender. The palliative care isn't surrender. They are tools. They're support. They're the things helping me stay in the fight. And that's what nobody seems to understand. I don't want to give up. I don't have to. I don't want to sit quietly and wait for the end. I want to fight. I want to improve. I want more time with my family. I want more time with my children. More time with my grandchildren. I have people who love me. People who need me. People I still want to make memories with. I don't have to just roll over and die. Don't I have that right? Don't all of us have that right? Because lately, especially today, it feels like too many systems look at chronically ill people and assume we're just done. Go away quietly. Have your insurance pay us and be done. Finished. Waiting. Existing. And honey, I'm not done. Not even close. That's why I made this video. Not because I want sympathy. Not because I want people angry on my behalf. But because I know that there are people watching this who have been told that it's anxiety, it's stress, you're fine, you don't qualify, come back later, we can't help you. Shame on you all, every one of you. Maybe you're starting to believe it, maybe you're tired, maybe you're discouraged, maybe you're wondering if you're crazy. You're not. You absolutely are not. You have the right to fight. Sometimes the most dangerous words in medicine are not, you're dying. Sometimes the most dangerous words are, there's nothing wrong with you. Meanwhile, Grammie Tammy's going to be over here still fighting, still advocating for herself, still refusing to be quietly pushed aside, still believing life is worth showing up for, and still talking, and you will not shut me up, because every single one of us deserves to be treated like a human being instead of a billing code or a diagnosis or a box on somebody's form that you check. Because your life matters. My life matters. And no system gets to decide when we're done fighting. That's our choice, not theirs. And remember, your life doesn't have to look perfect to be meaningful. You don't have to put up with that mess. Not now, not ever. Don't you let people push you. You fight. You fight till you got no fight left in you. They don't get to decide when that is. You do. I love you guys. Thank you for listening tonight. I needed to talk to you. Bye-bye.
Quiet and speaking her mind. Now she stands where she belongs, right in her truth where she's been all along. She's rolling with Tammy, loud and free, saying what you think or don't wanna be. No filter, no fuss, no let me be nice. She said what she said and she said it twice. She ain't here to play, she ain't here